Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence on the Mysterious JG. This triumphant music is playing because we're really close to becoming the Shogun. We gotta take over 5 more palaces. So... looks like we can do that before we get too close to Kyoto, actually. And, we may not have that much control over whether we do it before we get to Kyoto or not. Our, what the... Sorry, having some control problems here. What the hell? Okay, I was pressing a button that apparently doesn't do anything. So the 3 T-Caddies are just not showing up. But, it'd be fun to see that one, but, I'm prepared for the possibility that we might not be able to do it. We gotta capture 30 or more castles in order to become Shogun. And then, to achieve the warband victory, I'm pretty sure we have to be the Shogun and also hold Kyoto, which I believe is represented by Hachimanyama Castle, although it might be Kusatsu Castle. It's on this lake here, I believe. You know what? I don't freaking know. It's one of these. Might be Fushimi Castle. But we got investigations that we got to do. Actually, we got a lot of investigations that need to get done, don't we? So let's just go ahead and investigate everything. I know in the past I tried to find ways to get around doing investigations of every place, but to the extent that I can do it with people who are not already overseers and still have it only take 30 days, I want to go ahead and just get it done. Because we're already also moving towards, oh, Vulture Bobo will do an investigation. We're already moving towards, all sorts of road work. I'm trying to get a little bit of peace here so we can rebuild our forces. So this is eating up little bits of gold, but... And Lady Panzer, I've been told, should go to some place that needs to grow troops because she gives bonuses to that. She can't be everywhere at once, and every place needs to grow troops. So a nice domestic turn here wouldn't be... we got Toriyama Rosaru out there taking a quick break from Mega Man Network and Fist of the North Star to help us with our conquest. We may have hit the point where I finally don't need to spend every labor every turn. Man, this is cutting through our gold, though. And can occasionally just do, oh, Shigazane is traveling all the way up to the islands now. Can just develop every place and otherwise let it go. Oh, these bases have all been scouted, eh? Interesting. Okay. I guess that's what Ina, as the AI, had been doing.
Ask for anything you want.
Alice's restaurant. Development has been left to the overseers, still leaving us with lots of labor. Hopefully enough to do all this stuff, because I didn't bother to check it first. No theater. Could probably do crops here, and then maybe some of these places are great for conscripts, really. You know what, I'm going to do a cargoman here anyway, even though it's not super well suited to agriculture. Because I can put, eventually, in theory, I'll have conscript territories on either side of it. Ooh, this place could use some upgrades. So we'll start working our way towards that. Castle fairs and whatnot. So there'll be no overseer here, but that's okay for right now. Peaceful music. This place is off on its own. Might as well have a reservoir. We got a ranch going up here. Beautiful ranch housing. This place could use... It's got a rear sally port, an earthen wall. Could use turrets in case it's ever attacked. JG Mystery can do that instead of being the overseer for a while. It's fine. Sunpu Palace, we really don't want it to fall. And it could eventually get a shipyard, which would be nice, although I don't really know what those do. It's actually pretty damn close. It just needs a little bit more crafts and conscripts. Wah, 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 wah. This place is really close to being able to get a riding grounds, which would be pretty exciting for me when it happens. Meantime, a residence would be good. We have been trying to improve the roads. It's more expensive, but oh, he's the only person who can do it there. Just trying to improve one road at a time rather than always feeling the need to but you guys are all overseers. Have I finally reached the point where I can just let go? No. 3 more castle upgrades and I'll be using the stuff and can feel good about myself. Get an annex going here for maximum growth. That'll remove you as overseer, but I'm okay with it for permanent castle upgrades. You already have an annex. I like every place to have an annex so that it's got some growth bonus. And I am going to be out of money pretty soon because of all this crazy growth.
Ask for anything you want.
At Alice's restaurant. No. Need to be a little more careful with my money than that.
Ask for anything you want. Thank you for your patronage.
Time to start appeasing all the tribes here. There's no one to do the appeasing. Alright, let's call it a turn, see what happens. Ooh, didn't realize quite how quickly. Daishoji Castle has yielded. So they're probably taking stuff away from the Maeda. I don't know who else they're fighting now because the Chosakabe kind of bent the knee. You guys ever going to drive the Mori off of this land? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this is it. They just took another castle from the Maeda. I'm more interested in what's happening here. This is the turning point. Build a mod is here. Masamune Date's unit has returned to wherever. Yeah, these units are all kind of in trouble. I think I might need to let this one go because they're attacking with 10,000 troops under Suzuki Inakawa, whose stats are not terrible. Kind of don't want these guys to get completely, because they're out of food. So we could be in a bit of trouble trying to hold that base. It's the only reason I would keep attacking here. Because that's where she's trying to get to, actually.
Understood.
Let's decide what to do with the captives. Nobody's going to join us. We're not going to execute anybody. It's fine. hoping you guys don't get captured. Lady Toll Panzer has definitely got better stats than the unit she'd be facing, but their stats aren't so terrible that a 2-to-1 disadvantage is going to be okay. So maybe we just need to hope they don't go after Kakagawa Castle. Because taking it might have been a bridge too far. It's not really something I intended to do, but the troops that were part of my force but not in this district kind of pushed it.
One of our officers has been captured.
Oh, crap, who got captured? Hopefully they won't execute anybody, because we haven't been executing theirs. They do show one prisoner. I don't know how I go about seeing who it is. I suppose I can check my officers list and see if condition prisoner exists. Just illness. Location, on duty, return. Doesn't look like it's going to show up here either. Well, how am I supposed to find out who got captured? I would think it would show up somehow here. So, Kamihato... Because they were captured by, yeah, Hikaru Date's unit. Okay, so Nobuchika Kita got captured. I got captured by the enemy because my master doesn't know how to fight a war. Yeah, well, okay. I gotta admit to that. So if he defects, it's not a huge deal. But force of 3,000 fighting 10,000, but we're losing.
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Appeasing the tribes worked well. Wanting to be more useful to you, I picked up the statesman trait. Some people discovered some stuff, including a secret path. I prefer no theater. Conscripts going over here. Just trying to find places that border here where I could build conscripts. F rank there, everything else is E. F rank there, almost everything else is E. I don't really know why I picked that one. I guess I figured I might do a cargoman at the place that had slightly better. But still need to get working on this. And I probably want to put my best political officer on it too, if that place is going to get attacked soon. Because it might have to last for a while. Quarry. Income from mines increases. It's peaceful music. workshop and start working on a church here. Odawara Castle is getting its troop counts up pretty quickly. Let's make this place even better for conscripts. Now we want a lumber mill. Oh, okay, so we're out of those for now. Sunpu Palace, there could be some stuff going down here eventually. It's really far away from getting a depot, and it could be... Oh, this isn't Sunpu, this is Kakagawa. Let's, it's really, really far away from actually getting a depot, so let's get a Bailey going here. Cariando, you might be doing some fighting pretty soon after all. If the enemy tries anything. We can build a Buddhist temple. I don't want to do that, but it does mean I can come in here and see what does a shipyard do. Increases movement speed of this base's units when at sea. Base units become stronger in naval battles. Increases number of soldiers. I think I'm going to go for it. Oh, it can't do a dual annex. It requires stone wall. And stone wall would mean I can't do those things. What does a Buddhist temple actually do? It increases bases units, conservative officers become stronger, maximum popularity increases. If I were to build a stronger wall here, I could then get a double. Yeah, dual annex is kind of a lot of work. Let's do. We'll go ahead and get stone wall going. And oh.
What would you like?
Development has been left to the overseers again. And I finally seem to have enough labor up here that they're developing as well. And I don't really have them giving me all their golden food, which I probably should be, since they're no longer really close enough to the front lines to do much. Okay. We have as much supplies as the other provinces as we can spare. Okay, so they're giving away everything except... well, they don't have a lot of anything, really. They've got, like, no food up here. But they're giving me guns and horses, so I probably don't need to buy them very much anymore. If they're going to do that every month. And we used up all of our labor pretty quickly this time, so... who else can be appeased? These guys are already on our side, but we want to make absolutely sure, apparently. Here's a base with nobody taking care of it. So we should pull somebody there, right? Anybody here whose loyalty is kind of suspect that we don't want on the front line? You. Oh. You're right in the middle of something, huh? Oh, he's gonna be the new lord of whatever castle. Okay, so all these places have enough officers to do something. We can advance one more time here. And this is the area of our biggest concern now is... Are we going to get ourselves into trouble? Is Kujiro Katakura going to get captured after everything he's done? Lady Panzer's going to get out because this is not a fight we can win. I would love to order these guys to retreat, but I just hope they can get out without getting captured. We charge! Stir up our enemies! So they've got the advantage. Well, Comet Otto kept fighting after some other officers were defeated there. Oh, they're still chasing us. Looks like they're willing to settle for the status quo, but these guys may still be chasing. It'd be nice to defeat Hikari Date's unit and capture her, because I feel like we could get her to come back to the clan.
Understood.
Really depends on whether that unit of 10,000 troops is going to follow, too. Can we win fast enough? Actually, hell, we might be able to pull off a battle against those other guys as well.
Advance.
We need to move quickly. We want to try to capture Hikari Date.
Follow my lead. You'll regret looking down on me. Witness my valor.
Well, we can charge, but have better defense.
Pull back.
Sadly, we didn't capture Hikari Date, so we are going to want to go back to our retreat and hope that these guys don't follow us. Because if I can get Kakagawa Castle defensible again, I'll feel reasonably happy with how that all came out. And there's no place else that I think we're being attacked right now. The Maida aren't quite so lucky, but I feel like we've rescued them every time they've asked us to. There comes a point where they have to win some battles for themselves. And I think they're actually the ones who started it, even though I've joked about how they're not. Oh, wow. 11,600 units, or troops in that unit. They're not messing around here now. We've got the biggest troop count, but they seem to be concentrating theirs in a couple of places that are on our border now. At last, they're taking this fight seriously. We'll see next time if that can avail them anything. What the hell was that? I went to... I was trying to go to save and I went to the wrong thing. Creation map, advanced map. Alright, well anyway, when we come back next time, we'll see what there is to see. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. Things are slowing down a bit as our initial momentum of our big attack wanes, but boy, it sure was successful. So I don't feel like we're going to win in the next 2 videos or so, but I feel like we're going to win, and that's not necessarily something I have felt for most of this Let's Play. See you guys next time.